Right, of course, because I should know who that is.
I don't care what you think.
It's
I'll tell you something that rubbed me right.
Felger and Maz on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Nick in Boston on the Seas. Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, hey guys. Jason Tatum and the offense since he's come back, I can't get on board with like the guy earlier who said like he's walking around with no soul. Their offense all year has been what? Jaylen Brown driving the ball, Peyton Pritchard off the bench, and then guys like Hauser, like Hugo, like what's the other guy, man? Scheifman in the corner. I think he's trying to fit that scheme, but all the other Eastern Conference teams that we're seeing with the Knicks, the Cavs, even the Raptors, they're like ramping up. They've had the same roster all year. The Knicks are ramping up. They're on a win streak. The Celtics just got an all-star back in the last 10 games.
Okay, but
they're trying to make him fit into their offense.
Okay, but what are they really? Or are they going back to? Did you watch the Minnesota game?
Yeah.
Or are they just going back to how they played last year against the Knicks and when they had bad habits? With Tatum bringing the ball before pounding it into the ground and getting late in the shot clock and shooting bad three-pointers. I mean, the
shot clock is really pissing me off. But like, they're going to have to do the most growing pains of any team in the East right now in the last few games of the season.
You're ignoring the big issue, Nick.
Nick,
you're ignoring the most important issue. How they played against Minnesota and how they played against the Knicks last year is losing basketball, and they're slipping back into it.
They're also making they're making it harder on themselves. When he says they have to integrate Tatum, we all agree on that, but they're making it harder. It was working the first 5 games or whatever you want to call it.
I think a big thing, it's subtle, but it's big, is who brings the ball into the front court.
It's huge.
It's Tatum bringing the ball the length of the floor. You're asking for stagnant offense. You've seen it now for years, and it killed you last year against the Knicks. And that's exactly how they played against Minnesota when Tatum was out there. What do you mean integrate? They're not integrating it into what they were doing. They're lapsing back into the bad habits they had when he was leading the show last year.
Right, but they were approaching it better at the beginning. You agree with that?
100% this year.
Yeah.
No. Whenever he's not on the floor,
it's fine.
Brown doesn't insist on bringing the ball into the front court. Now, listen, sometimes they'll stick with Brown in the front court, but he's not the one bringing the ball into the front court. It's a very, I think, small but important thing.
Yeah, I liked it when Tatum was sort of running on the perimeter. That to me was better. They should really use him down by the basket more. So they have completely, the last couple of games it's been different. The last one most notably.
And another concern, bigger concern maybe for me is the identity. What is their, forget about the schematical stuff. What is the identity of the team? Is Tatum the go-to guy? He shouldn't be. What is their identity? They got to figure it out. It's March 25th.
And it's not like they're getting closer to figuring it out. It almost feels like they're kind of getting further away from it.
Yeah, they're going the wrong way. It's getting worse now.
To this point, it can all sort of start going the other direction tonight. Big one against OKC. Here's Mark in Pennsylvania on MLB. Yes, Mark.
Hey, Mike, I have a solution to all of your listening and watching sports problems.
If you say Superbox or VC Box or Fire Stick,
Matrix,
or some sort of nonsense like this, you are permanently banned from the show. But give it a shot, Mark. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. I won't mention it then.
But no, what is? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What is it?
Retailer.
What is it?
Superbox.
It's a VC box.
VC Box. Yes. Do you know how many emails I've gotten on the effing VC Box? Every time we do this, I get like these VC Box Hare Krishnas, like these Jehovah's Witnesses banging on my door.
The VC police
trying to sell me the hockey Krishnas, the VC Krishnas. Trying to sell me the VC box.
So it's like the old cable black box that you could do that would descramble the cable?
What? It's like a cult. The VC people. I'm not going to steal cable. I'm not. I did that once as a young man in my 20s, and it felt dirty. I'm not doing it.
I bet you they're all watching porn on it.
I'm not. I don't need to do it. I guess I can afford it. It's insulting to get gouged, like I'm getting gouged by, say, for example, Nessun, $30 a month. The Nessun 360. We figured out what that means. You're getting porked for $360 if you go month to month, which I do.
Yep, they spin you around and they pork you from every direction.
And they think me are such idiots that they'll put that 360 in the title and we won't even know, and they're right. That's how badly they're laughing at you people. Me. That's how badly they're laughing at me. I'm that guy.
Right. When it was Nessun 360, no one knew that's what it costs.
And I'm paying it.
Yeah, I'm less concerned about all the streaming options because I don't think the younger I want younger people to get back or get into baseball. I don't think they're going to be as affected by that. I think they're more affected by the fact that it's cooler now. I think it's come back. The coolness of baseball has come back. I think it's done well on social media.
Can I say, on the list of things I care, it's about time I address this. On the things I care less about, your bracket and the fact you went to UConn are at the very, very bottom. But right in that same neighborhood is growing the game for young people. Or
that's where it becomes big.
What do I care? I don't care.
Well, the conversation is about where is baseball. The health of baseball is largely predicated on the young.
The health of baseball is defined as, do I like it?
Do you like it? But you're talking about the health of the game.
I'm not. I don't care if these guys have a healthy business.
That's what we were talking about.
No. I care about, is it a good product for me to consume? I don't care if some 18-year-old slappy can get it has the download or not. What do I care if some 18-year-old kid likes the game or not? That's
the state of the game. That's the first thing on this page.
Well, it should
state of the game.
It goes without saying the state according to me.
What's the point of that?
It should say Felger's state of the game.
That's not what it says.
It's the Felger and Maz show. This is the world according to Felger and Maz.
In that order. You got a lot to learn.
Do I like the game or not like the game? That to me is defined as health.
There's Felger and then there's Maz.
No, but listen, it's like, well, do you have to do this because it grows the game among young people? Young people suck. Young people don't get it.
Oh, I don't stop at young people. I put them all in the same bucket.
People suck.
But young people. It's like, we got to get the young. Why do we have to get the young people? I mean, you do. That's your problem. That's not my problem.
People suck.
My issue is it a good game for me to consume? Is it worth my time and money? Can I talk about it on the radio? That's to me is.
That's the
okay.
Part.
I misunderstood.
Do the kids like it? F the kids. All the kids are doing is just finger banging their phone. I see the kids. They work downstairs in this Fakakta office with the ping pong tables and the video games and all that.
Foosball.
Why do I care about those guys?
They were on their Xbox yesterday.
They skateboard to work and then spend all day on the Xbox.
I almost went down there and left the Murray by himself.
I want to go in there and just say, what do you kids do down here? You and your beards and your hipster facial hair and the ping pong table.
I might start doing the 320 segment from down there.
Is there any work happening down here? What do I care about young people?
Speed up the show a little.
We should get mini golf down there.
The state of the game.
They suck. They don't get it. The state of the game for the people who care. See, baseball, the problem with baseball and some of these sports is they're trying to, quote unquote, grow the game. Okay? And in quote unquote, growing the game, they abandon the people who actually care about the thing. I want baseball back so it's a consumable product for me. I don't need it for some 18-year-old kid. I want it for me. I want us. Baseball needs to get baseball fans back.
I know, but you'd be reading box scores from the newspaper in your slippers. That doesn't mean the game's in a good place.
Huh?
That's how you like to consume. That's how you like to consume baseball.
It is.
But that doesn't mean the game's in a good place just because if it prioritized something like that again.
I'm just saying, I don't care about them reaching 18-year-old kids. That's their problem.
But if they could do that, that's good for the game.
What they should know, what's good for the game is making it a good product for baseball fans again. Worry about your audience. They had lost their audience. Mm-hmm. They had lost a lot of baseball. How many times have we heard over the years, Maz, someone say, the sentence began with the same thing. I used to be the biggest baseball fan.
Oh, it happened a lot. I felt that way.
But I used to be the biggest baseball fan, but, and then ... Get those people back. There's a lot of them. We see it when the Red Sox pop and they really come back. Their box office, because there's just a ton of latent baseball fans out there. Get us back. Let's stop worrying about the effing kid on TikTok. That guy. Give me a break with that guy.
I'm not worried about him either. I told you, but I put all the people in the same bucket. I'm going to start wearing a shirt that says people suck.
Young people especially. Here's an update. No, there's not an update. Why are you looking at me like that, Dundero?
I'm not. I'm just reshaping my entire perspective of the show.
Business according to Felger.
Yes.
Dundero.
This is the show is Felger and Maz.
I get it.
So now we're not trying to save the world.
Okay.
We're
it's more like Felger and
Friends.
And we're right back after this.
Now, more of Felger and Maz. Now, on the Sports Hub.
This drives me crazy, and I don't want to make our old buddy Michael K. ESPN. I mean, think about it here. If you're the Yes Network where if you're SNY, Yes Network does all the Yankee games, SNY does all the Met games. Think of all the great games that you don't have a chance to do because Major League Baseball, in their ever-ending search to get the almighty dollar, they move the games around. So tonight, Yes has done the Yankees for 25 years. They do basically every opening day. Where is the game tonight? It's on Netflix at 8 o'clock. The home opener or the season opener, Yankees-Giants. I mean, gee whiz, it's bad enough you got to find Netflix. But if you're Yes that does 162 games, you know, Yankees and the freaking Tampa Rays in August, and they carry the ball game, this is a big game for them. And they can't do it because baseball realizes it's a marquee game, takes it off Yes's plate, and gives it somewhere else. That's not the right thing to do. And then tomorrow, the Mets against Skeens, who the whole world loved in the World Baseball Classic, Paris Mets at Citi Field. The game isn't on SNY. No. The game is on freaking NBC and Peacock. What? That's not fair.
The Mets game being on NBC is a bigger audience.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the part. I understand what his point was.
He's an angry old man who can't find the game.
Yeah.
That's why I'm with him.
But the NBC one's easier, not harder, and it reaches more people.
Understood. Tonight, I left one off my list before. Netflix.
Oh, that one's a pain in the ass.
You have to have Netflix. Netflix, because nothing screams baseball more than Netflix. Back to the phones. Here's Ed in the car. Go ahead. On the Red Sox. Go ahead, Ed.
Hey, so I have a question for Maz. What are your expectations for Willie Abreu this season? Cora used him mainly in a platoon role last year, but I think he's a legit slugger and is capable of 35-plus home runs and 100 RBIs, you know, if played every day. So just curious what your thoughts are on his role and what his expectations are for this year.
So I think given the absence of a right-handed hitter, Abreu or Duran has to have a big year. One of those two guys has to come through because I think if Anthony doesn't hit, forget it. Okay, so I don't even want to go down that road. Anthony has to hit. But if Anthony has one other lefty with him and then, Wilson Contreras is what he has been historically, you should be okay. So, but it's one of those other two guys that has to hit and has to be better against lefties.
More of this coming up on the Baseball Hour with Maz, the debut 2026 premiere edition of the Baseball Hour coming your way tonight.
That's right. It's our opening day, too.
Russell in Providence on this. Go ahead, Russell.
And I hate it.
Yeah, hi, guys. So I just wanted to comment on this. I just wanted to comment on the strikeout issue in baseball. Obviously, we all hate it. And the reason is the players don't care if they strike out. The front office doesn't care if they strike out. They need to be made to care. So I think strikeouts should count more against the team. If it penalizes the team, so you make it like an extra third of an out for striking out.
So I don't know how you quite do that, Russell, but I agree that the strikeouts have got to come down. There's just too many strikeouts.
Yeah, and I don't know how you fix that. So, again, people have talked about rule changes. I told you, I'd change the equipment. Fatter bats.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It'd be easier. I say lower the mound or, maybe even move it back. It's is it 60 feet, 6 inches?
60 feet, 6 inches.
61 feet, 6 inches. Right. I don't know. Tinker with that, but then every baseball diamond in America would have to do that. Mm-hmm. You got to think about that when you make that kind of change.
But that should be a relatively easy fix. Just pile some more dirt out there and move the mound.
Move the rubber.
You got enough jack wagons working around the stadium to dig a little bit. Get your shovels out there. Make the circle bigger around the mound and move the mound.
I think it's easier to have a bigger bat.
No, definitely easier.
It's definitely than mowing a different circle, moving the mound back, resetting the. It's more than nothing.
Okay, but adding a foot around the circle, all it takes is a lawnmower and an edger. Like some meathead should be able to figure that one out. That's not that tough.
It's not that tough, but
you're not like moving the fences.
You're asking every baseball diamond in America to do that.
Yeah, so they got groundskeepers at every stadium.
As an experiment to get the strikeouts down in Major League Baseball, that's not going to fly. They're not going to do that.
Yeah, I'm not saying as an experiment. I'm saying permanently.
No.
I think they're more worried about the health of the pitchers.
It's an experiment. They've experimented with the 68 or what was Bob Gibson's year? Where
they raised it.
The mound was higher and then they lowered it. And I think these are all tinkering. We're still in tinkering stages. You can't have every high school baseball diamond in America futz with their mound and then move it back 2 years later because you realize it's not. No, the bats. I like the bats.
Fatter bats.
Fatter bats.
The problem is that Aaron Judge isn't going to hit 85 home runs. That's right. Ohtani's going to be right there with him.
Chris in the car. Go ahead, Chris.
Thanks for taking my call, guys. What prompted my call was I was just driving home, and I came by two kids, probably about 10 years old, throwing a baseball in the front yard. You almost never see that anymore, and I hope baseball's back because my grandfather got me into baseball, and I love the Red Sox, but I love all baseball and will watch all baseball. But what's suffering is cities and towns, they can't fill leagues.
Right.
And they're playing, four teams, 4 times in a season because they don't have enough teams
I'm
to
with
spread
you.
out.
That's a big problem. Kid who's just hammering his phone all day, scrolling and hammering his phone. He's going to stand out in right field for 2 hours.
Well, in this area, lacrosse has become huge.
And then there's more interesting sports to play on top of it as a youth. So, yeah, that's an issue. I mean, forget about, you used to pick up baseball games in your neighborhood? I mean, mine did.
Oh, sure, all the time.
Or stickball, we'd play the
yeah.
schoolyard, tape a strike zone up against the brick wall, and, you didn't need 18 guys, but 10. Does that stuff exist anymore?
Who cares? It's the young kids.
No, they just sit on the sofa and play the show. MLB The Show or whatever, or Madden or one of those stupid. Why go out and play the sport when I can be Mookie Betts on my TV and jack the ball all over the place?
So Dondero just called me out. Why do I care? I mean, I guess I don't. I don't want the sport to, disappear because I want to watch it. So if the kids aren't playing it, then that's a problem.
Agreed.
So I don't care if they watch it. I don't need to tailor my broadcast so they can get it on their effing phone or whatever. But I do need players for me to consume now their product.
Yeah, it's tough to watch a game without players.
Yeah, I think it starts there.
Well, how about this? The World Baseball Classic, what was it? The DR game was on at 8 o'clock on a Sunday night. My son couldn't stay up the whole time and watch. That sucked.
Oh, so the start time.
Just that game. That pissed me off.
Well,
That was
I think
disappointing.
tonight is at 8 o'clock. If Mad Dog's to be believed.
No, it is 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock on Netflix. I keep pointing that out.
Should be 7.
Netflix.
Be done by 9:30, basically.
Final segment, calls, thoughts, emails. After Dondero gets you updated here. We'll back to the phones for the 5 o'clock hour, Maz, unless you have a fresh thought for us.
God, no.
Felger and Maz, 98.5 Sports Hub.
Rob, tell us, how did Major League Baseball make a deal with Netflix? How can you tell fans this is a good thing for baseball if some fans say, wait, I don't have Netflix? So tell us the history here and why this is good for baseball.
Well, I think that it's important to understand that we are in a media situation that's really disrupted. The way that we've traditionally delivered games, really challenged right now. Netflix provides us an opportunity to experiment with a new partner, a partner that has great international reach, a partner that's a platform where young people go on a regular basis. And we think that Netflix will be an important part of baseball's future.
Did you say challenged, that there's a challenge to get games broadcast? Is that what you said?
No, the environment is challenged. That the traditional RSN model is certainly challenged.
Baseball has to do some different stuff. That I respect. And in a couple of years, they might all just go to one service. All games might be on. They might sell the whole national package. That's what Manfred claims he can do, that he even has the backing of teams like the Yankees and Dodgers who cleanse on their local stuff. So that'll be something to watch going forward. Let's zip through these calls if we can, please. Calvin in Natick. Go, Calvin.
Hey, guys. How you doing? So I'm just calling about the fact that the MLB can't really attain to the youth. I was just curious, do you guys think that the MLB could benefit from a shorter season?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely, but they won't.
They all could. All these leagues play way too many games. You know the NHL's going to 84 games next year?
They are?
84.
How did I miss that?
Because you're not paying attention to it?
Probably.
I mean, I don't know why you would, but they're going to 84.
Oh, that blows.
84. Because what everyone says all the time is that we need more hockey games.
More regular season games in every sport.
It's like preposterous. I am someone who says I think the NFL can definitely handle an 18th game. That doesn't offend me. But any more inventory for any of these other leagues is preposterous.
It is. I told you what I would do with baseball's 281 game schedules, and and then go with the playoffs from there. Make the playoff qualifying time shorter.
Sorry, 281 game schedules?
Yeah, first half, second half.
It's a story for another day.
Okay.
Too late in the show to get back in.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Todd in Plymouth. Go, Todd.
Let that one go.
What's up, guys? Real quick. The reason why I make the suggestion is because of this pitch clock. So if there's 4 balls for a walk, why not make it 4 strikes for a strikeout? What that will do is hopefully alleviate all the strikeouts, and these studs that can strike everybody out will be a higher pitch count.
4 balls, 4 times. I'm just going to cut you off. Thank you.
That'll
for the
lengthen
call.
the game.
No, thank you.
Oh, God, no chance.
I'm sorry. 3 strikes and you're out. Jim in South Carolina. Yes, Jim.
Yeah, former Rhode Islander. I'll make it quick. Bob Gibson changed the field dimensions from 18 inches down to 11 and a half. Moving the mound back 6 to 10 inches, giving these guys a chance to hit so we don't have to watch them bat with Maz's idea of tennis rackets. That to me would improve the game.
It might. I'm just telling you, that's a major change across the sport, across every field, Babe Ruth high school, college field in America. I just think that's a last resort kind of thing. Just like when we used to talk about all the goal scoring problems in hockey, widen the nets. Every rink in every country has to go, and you have to manufacture 1 million new nets. Then you have got to go into every ice sheet in America and drill new holes and new lines, and it's just you're asking a lot.
Okay, but again, the new holes thing we've been over. If you do that whole bowed net thing,
bowed net thing I'm into.
You can keep the holes in the ice.
So that I liked, but
because it would be so hard to drill new holes into the ice.
You're underestimating, Maz. You're handy and you like doing this kind of crap. But most municipalities, people don't want to get in there and move a mound of dirt. They just don't want to do it.
I think they could make the adjustment, though, at one time.
And I'm telling you, after they determine that it doesn't work, they're going to have to move it back.
Yeah.
And then every Carl Spackler, know who that is? In every park and rec department is going to be like, we just moved this effing thing last year. Now I'm moving it back. F you. I'm telling you, it's just more trouble than it's worth.
Could be.
Carl
there are a lot of
Spackler's
landscapers out there. We can make it work.
Caddyshack.
No.
I think that was Carl Spackler.
It was, yeah.
Scott and Canton, 2 questions, or what do we got? Just one today. Let me hear it.
2 questions.
Good.
Number 1, how do you think the Red Sox are going to do this year? And number 2, what do you think is going to happen to the Red Sox tomorrow against Terry Francona's Cincinnati Reds?
Tomorrow they're going to get wet.
Feels that way. I was just trying to check the forecast. You're going to have to give me a minute on that.
They might get rained out, Scott.
And if we're going to project the season, what you really want to do is listen to the baseball hour at 6 o'clock. Jared Carabas will give you the answer.
Carabas! What's their over-under in wins?
86.5, maybe?
Oh. If it was 89, I'm tempted to play the under this year.
If it's 89, you should definitely go under.
I'm tempted to play under this year. That's not an official stance, but like I said, it's a little more tenuous than people are giving it credit for.
I think it's a lot more tenuous.
Last time Sonny Gray played in this kind of market, he crapped himself.
Oh, big time.
Ranger Suarez has sucked this spring. He's just signed a big contract, and maybe he's let himself go. There's no way Aroldis Chapman duplicates what he did last year. No effing way. And so I don't know. I don't know if that pitching is as locked down as people think. I don't know, I'm curious about that. Let's do some email, shall we, Jimmy? Please, let's do this.
It's the Coleman Electric email of the day. Dear Felger, I really hate you.
87.5.
And I think Maz
might go
is
under.
a boob. It's electric. The Coleman Electric email of the day. It's electric. Send yours to Felger at 985thesportshub.com.
Email of the day brought to you by our friends at Coleman Electric. A bunch of really good electricians helping homeowners like you. When you need an electrician, you want to call Coleman?
Yeah, it's electric.
Yes, it is, Maz. Kuhlman. Panel replacements, old wiring, got to come out. I get the same email. When you do the streaming thing, I get the same emails every time. Matthew writes in, Felger, I see you bitching about finding where to watch your game, so I thought I'd help you out a bit. There's this cable box thing called the VC box. There's different versions of it. You can look it up.
Great.
But it's a simple, easy way to access all out-of-market and in-market sports. Get access to all movies, live TV, and whatnot. No login required. The box costs about $200. It's quite simple to set up and very easy to learn. Hope this helps, Gramps.
Why don't you do it? If you're that miserable, do it.
It sounds too good to be true, and I'm not going to pirate stuff. Because they'll take it away at any moment, and I don't feel right doing it anyway. Like, I'm not gonna. I don't need to. I stole cable for like
but if you're
2 months,
you can still pay for all your services, and then you use that. That way, you can pay, you can feel good, and then just use that.
Huh?
You're still gonna pay for all your cable services, but then you would use the box, right? Isn't that what he means?
I don't know.
Okay, forget it.
No, the box is like a.
Jay writes in. It's like what? It's like a pirate device.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not pirating.
Okay.
Subject line, watch any sporting event here, not spam. Jay writes in. https://theTVapp.to.
I've heard of this too. Except it doesn't work all the time.
Subject line, just pay for cable, Mike. Jeff writes in, I've never cut the cord completely. I have cable, which solves 98.5% of your problem. When I'm away from home, I can often use my cable credentials to keyword here, often. I can often use my cable credentials to log in and stream for free on another TV. All you need to know is your cable login. That said, your streaming rants remind me of my dad, RIP 2017. Often. I can often. Again, keyword often. What about those times that you can't? And now I have a show to do the next day and I can't watch the game.
Correct.
And I'm out of town or whatever.
Read YouTube.
Huh?
You can read about it. You can watch the highlights on YouTube. About 10 minutes, get you what you need to know.
I usually like watching the game if I can.
Okay.
Chris writes in, easy streaming solution. Mike, I know you don't want to hear this, but get a VC box, $300 to $400 at Walmart. Everything is free, everything, period. Plug one end into the wall, the other end into the other end up your ass, the other end into your TV with an HDMI. I'll give you an HDMI cable.
It's easy enough.
Got a lot of these. MLB app free option. Mike signed up yesterday, free. If you are a T-Mobile customer, $149 savings, FYI. Mike, if you have T-Mobile, MLB TV is free if you go to the T-Life app.
Do you have T-Mobile?
No.
Okay.
And add it to your account if you don't have T-Mobile. Sorry. So get T-Mobile on top of my existing cell service and then get the T-Life app.
T-Life.
And then sync up with MLB TV, and then maybe it'll be free.
Piece of cake.
Oh, yeah. I kept asking, the NBC Sports Network's back? NBCSN? Because this keeps showing up on, like, the TV grids where the game can be. Justin from work says NBCSN is a channel for people who have both Xfinity and Peacock. If you have Xfinity cable, there's a special channel among the sports channels called NBCSN. That channel has whatever the top sporting event is on Peacock. That way you don't have to go into Peacock app every time you're on your TV every time you want to watch a game. So I get to avoid getting Peacocked.
Oh, great.
I get to a traditional channel.
Still going to get Paramounted.
Chris writes in, I've never once called in or emailed, but the streaming service app rant made me shut the TV off. Liar. You're still listening and watching as we speak, Chris. Liar. You're watching. Everyone under the age of 30 has all these apps. The leagues don't care about the older generation. They will watch the games no matter what. The leagues accomplish two things by streaming. That you're just so wrong. You are so wrong about that.
So very wrong.
It's the kids who you're saying have the apps and can navigate all this stuff and know this landscape that can go no problem. It's the old guy like me that tries to find the game, can't, and then says, F this, I'm going to watch something else or I'm going to do something else.
I'm out.
Because I'm not like you, kid, Chris. I'm not going to sit there all day just fingering my phone. I'm not you. I'm actually an adult who has other things to do other than just jacking my phone all day. You are someone that can do this because all you do all day is slump your head and finger futz with your phone. So you're the guy. Us, the rest of us with lives, are going to try to watch it. We can't get it. Then we're going to shut it off and get on and do something because we have other things to do than futzing with our phone all day.
We're busy people.
The league accomplishes two things by streaming. One, they make a crap ton of money. Two, they grow the game more with the younger generation, which is where they are losing the most fans. Disagreed. Baseball lost real baseball fans. That's where they were hurt. Real fans. They're existing fans. All right, I'm done. The off-air show returns tonight with Dondero. Dendero's nice enough to send along questions beforehand because I don't think on the fly very well. So he sent some questions. I just want to tease what we're going to be talking about.
Sure, yeah, no, I'm in.
How would you describe the bulk of your social life? I can answer that one. What's your favorite author or book not sports related? I'll answer that one. What's the most uncomfortable moment you've ever had on the air? I'll give you one. What's a perfect day for you with zero obligations? I got an answer for that. Have you ever faked liking someone because it benefited you and it is easy for you to do? Like that, who hasn't done that?
Well, I guess is it easy for you to do?
Let me, we'll answer it in the off-air show. Okay.
I was going to say every day.
Yeah, is it easy though?
What's a take you believe 100% but you'd never say on the air? 1,000,000. So how am I going to, saying it on the off-air show does not mean it's going to be off the air. Like people listen to that, that's get aggregated in the Herald. Like I can't, if I'm not going to say it here, you kids
play the game a little.
Everyone tattles on me on the off-air show. It'd be one thing if it were our little safe space and I could say stuff in the off-air show that I can't say here and get away with it, but I can't. If I say anything wrong over there or upset someone, I'm going to get just the same amount of trouble over there as I am in here.
Maybe more.
It just feels that way.
I said you could reject any of them.
On the internet, you get into more trouble. Like this one. You think I'm going to answer this one? Who's someone in your industry that everyone praises but you don't get at all?
Oh, come on.
I could name 100 people.
I'm going to answer that one. Why not?
Question.
I could name 100 people on that one.
Because I don't do radio wars. I'm not going to bag on. 8. What's something you pretend to enjoy because everyone else does? I'll have an answer for you on that.
I have to think about that one.
Anyway, that's coming on the off-air show, which is presented to you by the original Light Beer, Miller Lite, legendary stories, and the off-air show. Start with the light. Here's the 50 years of Miller time. Final word, please. Hey, it's Felger here.
Now on Felger and Maz.
It's the final
word. Recapping this 4-hour show in 4 minutes, which leads to the question, does it really need to be 4 hours long?
No.
Any day now, Mark.
All right, the final word is brought to you by Town Fair Tire Centers. For the guaranteed lowest price on tires, go to Town Fair Tire because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Okay, the final word today is Maz trying to make some sort of connection analogy with the Royals.
This was awkward.
Yeah.
No, I agree. And the other thing, Mike, is if you look at the lineage of coaches they have, independent of
Hubert
turning
Davis.
my headphones on. Okay, Roy Williams, Dean Smith. Like, you are talking about royalty in college basketball. And serious royalty. Not some, S-bum prince who, is freaking selling, secrets to somebody. But you get the idea, not to turn it into that. I
actually have no idea what you're talking about.
Prince Andrew with
what does Prince Andrew have to do with this?
He gave Epstein some information.
Yeah, Prince Andrew and I know all about Prince Andrew and Epstein. I don't understand what that has to do with UNC basketball.
It really doesn't. No, I'm talking about serious royalty.
What the hell was that?
Like I don't really even know. The most famous kings in history is what I'm saying. Like, you can call people.
So you're playing on the royalty analogy. I got it.
Okay. You were talking about
so now I got
but
it.
You're talking about the top of the freaking food chain.
Yes.
With the North Carolina guys, and he doesn't want to do it. I don't think he's ever going back.
So I think you're lucky to have him.
Boy, that was roundabout.
I didn't get it at first, but now I get it. The bottom line, you're lucky to have Stevens. Let's see if he can get Tatum to stop pounding the ball into the floor for 12 seconds at a time. I've gone long as I have all day long. I'm sorry.
The royal
the
family
Epstein
analogy.
thing threw me way off. Back to your calls on sports right after this.
Me too. I feel like Joe Murray.
I don't know how we got from Brad Stevens to Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, it was,
But I get it now. Maz, welcome back, baby.
Yeah, baseball hour. Yep, can't get out of here fast enough. Hasn't even started yet. Jared Carabas will be joining us via Zoom. We'll get into the Red Sox. Jimmy Stewart has put together an off-season montage that pretty much, what's the word I'm looking for, recaps everything that happened to the Red Sox during the offseason. Jared and I will give you our thoughts on the year, and we'll touch on a number of things along the way.
Awesome. Here comes Maz and the debut of the 2026 edition of the Baseball Hour. We're back at it tomorrow at 2. We'll talk to everybody then.
Bye.
See you.